Hello and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode, I explore the new update and look for freshly spawned goats. So let's get right into it. Oh boy, hot iron blooms. Well, that doesn't seem to be going too well. It's too cold to work, and not only that, but too cold to work, but not too cold to burn my hands. No, that's fine. So, as you may have noticed, I have updated, as per popular demand, to 1.22. So I got these new oil lamps. The forge looks different. There's a lot of new stuff. So gotta get that figured out. There's a new glass texture, which I do quite like. Let's see. I don't think I have any fat just sitting around. But that's different. All the oil lamps have a different model. There's a lot of changes. Unfortunately, some of the stuff won't be things you're really going to see here because unless I went outside of what's already currently generated, I think. But there's different world gen for like rivers, and also there's like dungeons that can spawn now. So that's all really cool. Bushes work differently. You need to now, like if you want to move berry bushes, you now need to take like cuttings. Ooh, got a decent amount of food ready. I'll have to get that soon. But like I wouldn't have been able to do this nearly as easily. There's also like the fishing changes. Oh, that's a bear. Okay. That's a bear too. Why the heck are there so many bears? Alright. Let me check on my animals, make sure nothing bad happened to them with updating. Oh no, there's my goat. There's some like new blocks and stuff, but not a ton of new like world gens blocks. It's like one new type of rock. And like some clay tiles or something. Let's see here. Now there's... You can make large windmill sails, which requires a metal... Okay, it needs at least an iron bracket for a metal windmill rotor. It needs to be made of stronger types of wood, like redwood, maple, ebony. Okay, well that's something new. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff with mechanical power. There's like, there's new plants, there's fishing. Yeah, and you can make bait. There's also a lot of changes with like oil. Like you can make olive oil and linseed oil out of like flax. So oil is actually a lot easier to get. I wonder if it'll turn into... Oh, and I guess you need to make like specifically oil lamps now. There's also like fox and raccoon skins now, because you can make like... You can make a raccoon tail or foxtail hat, which are actually decent for keeping you warm. Certainly better than my rain hat. There's the world gen stuff and dungeons, but I already mentioned that. That will spoil now. But if you cook it, it'll turn into rendered fat. But yeah, so since you can make flax into oil, it's a lot easier to get permanent lighting, which is nice. Because that was a big problem early game. Yeah, this is like an oil lamp, it's not just a bowl. And you can put multiple of them in the same thing now. Instead of just having one, you can put like 4 on the same block. Let's see. What other interesting changes are there? I believe they lowered the amount of stuff you get from... the amount of, like, resources you get from grains, I believe. Like, when you plant grains, it'll give you less out. I think that's something that they said. I'm not entirely certain about that, however. There's a bunch of different types of fish now. You can cook like a whole fish. You can fillet fish. Oh right, you can make pot pies now, which is mixed pies, which is really nice. You can taxidermy fish. They also redid trader stuff. So like trader settlements or whatever are better. Gosh, what else? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different stuff now. Alright, ceramic tiles. Yeah, there's tiles. You can make tiles now, which you can use to make stuff. Oh right, there's also water wheels. Yeah, you can make water wheels out of iron hubs. They need rapidly flowing water, which kind of has to naturally spawn. Oh right, there's the grinding wheel now, which is used to sharpen weapons. I wonder which one's the best type. You can also quench. Yeah, quenching and tapering. Yeah, iron and steel. So quenching... Oh, it gives another use for fire clay. Yeah, durability without quite power. Temperature range. Water. Or quenchant, like valid is water's the only valid quenchant. Okay. Assuming they'll add some types of oil that you can use, and it'll maybe be better than water, but it does have a chance to shatter. So you can really work something to make it better. And you can make bellows, right? Okay, yeah, you'll need a bellows to work iron. So it needs nails and leather. It does not tell you how to make a large bellows. Alright. And this one doesn't have a durability, whereas this one does. Okay. But yeah, so this is something I'll probably have to make. That's fine. Bellows isn't too hard. Ugh. Definitely makes things a little more complex with crafting stuff like this. Gosh, what else is there? There's grubs and termites now, which will get eaten by pigs. Oh right, they reworked how pigs work. I remember they also did that. Yeah, they reworked how pigs work. There's a couple new types of flowers. There's some new types of mushrooms, which will make you trip. See if there's any eggs. I just fed all of you. I mean, I guess I'm not too worried about having more chicks right now, because I need those chicks to grow up first. Oh wow, cranberries look different and red currants look different. Okay, yeah, those are very different looking now. There's also more spears, and they nerfed the lower tier spears, I think. We can compare that to a copper spear. 2.8 versus 3.8. I mean, it does have a larger attack range by a meter, which is a lot. I know they also changed a little bit about like some of the structures that spawn in the world. But I'm not entirely certain as to like all of those changes. Because I tried not to look at spoilers. I'm gonna go take a little glance at the patch notes quick. Ooh, it says there's some content that they might add before 1.23, which would be more inventory items / block sounds, more procedural dungeon content, mechanically powered bellows, that makes sense, in barrel / crate content visual rework, metal tier mechanical power. Oh, so like Metal Gears and the stuff. Metal Gear. All right, cabinets. An improved storage system. Let's see here. Cabinet. Does require nails, but like, you can put anything in there basically. You can also like carve your own stuff. And you can put doors on them too. You could even put doors with glass, which is cool. Oh, they added mannequins, which I already have a mannequin, but 20 species of freshwater fish. Fish, you can't melee them anymore. The forge. Oh, right, your tongs will break over time now. So I think if I, like, my axles can go through walls, maybe? Oh yeah, there's snow shovels now. Which is funny. They built trader outposts, dynamic dungeons, trader clutter, which we saw some of the oil and fat mechanic rework, where they added olives, and you need fat and rendered fat and linseed oil and all that jazz. Boar reworks. Yeah. 2 farmable crops, fennel and licorice, which are used for fishing. They reworked berry bushes with rare traits and a more in-depth propagation system, but I don't, if I remember right from the patch notes, that doesn't apply to these ones because they're old. Yeah, so only if I see a new bush that hasn't spawned before this. They reworked the trader models. Clothing, more clothing sets for the player. Can I just search clothing these days? Oh, you can put oil lamps on walls now? Oh my god, you can put oil lamps on walls now. I don't have to put them on the floor. Ladder will show its wood type. They added a new ceramic color, travertine rock, craftable clay tiles, aged bookshelf, scroll rack. Oh right, the crowbar. Oh my god, you can finally make a crowbar. If you put jam in a crock, it'll tell you what type of jam it has on the crock, like with the picture. You can open the backpacks if you place them on the ground. They reworked some sheep models. They also had a new type of lantern. Oh. They reworked the lantern. And you can make lanterns out of different types of stuff now. Like more types of stuff. Oh, interesting. Those large lanterns. Okay. So what I have now would be considered a small lantern. Well, wait. No, this is considered a large lantern. Okay. And this is a small lantern. Interesting. That's the same light level, right? That's 20 versus 20. So it just changes how it looks effectively. Also, I kind of like how the quote-unquote smaller one looks a little better. You can now make steel anvils. You can bulk place metal bits on ground storage. Oh, add waypoint now remembers previous waypoint names and suggest them. You can now use a shovel to dig up cattail roots faster than knife. Okay. There's now a ground processing system. You can scrape hide on the ground. Interesting. I wonder if that's a precursor to them overhauling their crafting system a little bit. They mentioned wanting to do that. Rusty Gears now have a pile model that also just 64 gears. Yeah, grain crops have half the yield in grain and fiber, but patches during world gen are twice as big. Blech. Alright, they made bow torns a bit smarter as well. Oh yeah, handbooks show which animal eats which food on food pages. Hooray, I already kind of saw that a little bit. Show what plants can go in which flower ponds and planters in the handbook. So if we search flower pot, it can hold any of these things. You can put saplings in there and grass and stuff. That's kind of cool. Neato. Oh, planters basically hold the same thing. Neat. Except they probably hold bigger things. It says handbook search results more flexible, but I don't know about that. Clothes should just come up with all the clothes, you'd assume. Lots of cool updates, or lots of cool new features. So, sadly, I can't just heat up my iron in there without a bellows now. I'm glad I have these, I guess, vintage cranberry bushes now. They are better than the new ones, technically. Sadly, I don't think I'll see a dungeon. Because, like... I mean, I maybe if I went outside of what's already been rendered. Maybe. But it's hard to say. Like... I don't know how much the stuff that would, like, trigger on world generation, I would assume, would get updated by an update. Haven't been through one of these updates before, so... I did want to check if potentially more goats have spawned, because there was a lot of bears near my house, and I swear they weren't there last time. What is that horsetail? Huh. So it is. Oh. There's no delay on picking up items anymore. Oh my goodness, that's so nice. That's such a good quality of life thing. Way less likely to have stuff go flying off into the ether. Well, hello. Is there any goats over here, perhaps? I do not currently see or hear a goat. I guess I should also check. Is the goat that I trapped still here? Yes. Hello, goat. Maybe the game is just being mean. Only spawning in bears, but no more goats. Oh, no, there's a goat. Are you the correct type? I believe I'm looking for like a tour goat? Or is that just like a... What are you? A Mouflon you. I mean, that's a female. Yeah, it's definitely not what I have. But that is something. I mean... That is a goat. Objectively. Boy, it's foggy up here. Well... Even if I did get that goat over, it's the wrong type of goat, and I still don't have a second type. Or a second of that type, so... I mean, I guess I'll look around up here a little more. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a female turgoat. No, where'd you go? Did it just... Did it just fling itself off the mountain and die? What the heck? There's another goat over there, I think. Ow. That's obviously not the goat from up there, right? I mean, even if this is a tour goat, it's way too far away for me to try to bring back home, right? Dang it. Well, there was another turgo, but that kind of ran away. There's a mountain between me and trying to get it back to my house. I also don't want to have to try to like kidnap baby goats or something, because that's not going to be easy either. Chickens are a lot easier because you can just trap a full-size chicken. You don't have to trap a chick. You can't trap a full-size goat, because if you could, I would. Oh, hello. You're that, female... Wait, what? Hi. Yeah, I wanna just see what you're doing. There's two here. Problem is I can't tell if it's a male and a female or two females. I know one of them's a female at least, right? That's an ewe, so that's a female. I mean, it's going down at least. Hi, yes. Are you a ram? Ow. No. That was another female. I'm assuming can't interbreed goat types. Okay. Well, there's two ewes. If I could just find a ram, that would be lovely. Or a female turgoat, other than the one that launched itself onto the other side of the mountain. Why do I have to deal with this? Well, there's certainly more goats, at the very least. More goats is better than less goats. Even if they aren't necessarily the type of goat I was... I mean, there was the type of goat there was the goat I was specifically looking for, just went in complete wrong direction, so... Not much I can do about that, sadly. Wait, is that goat? Are those multiple goats? Are you perhaps a female turgoat? No, it's the mouflon. Are you also a mouflon? Are you a boar? Hey. Oh, that's a pig. Well, this is kind of interesting. There definitely seems to be more things actually spawning. Which is nice. There's that mouflon ewe. And there was a sow. Are you perhaps a boar? Nope, you're also a sow. Well, this is certainly confusing. About 8 days left for this. Are you a boar? You're kinda huge. Large gray sow. What can I get from them? I don't think I can get milk. I mean, I'd assume just meat and fat and hide, which is not something I'm super looking for. Oh, and so those were not bears, they were boars. Oh, I see. They're kind of just walking around my house now. Hi, are you a boar? No, you're all sows. Ow. Oh, you sows, 'cause ow. Sadly, I did see I did see a turgo. I mean, I guess honestly, if I'm not gonna do anything with the boars, I should probably try to slaughter them. That feels kind of rude though, especially since I don't particularly need the meat right now. They're all sows. There's 4 sows right near my house. But there's not one female turgoat.